job? Can't afford healthcare or college? Have low wages got you down? Are you sick and tired of recessions and depressions? Worn out by financial crises? Can't afford to live on what your job pays? Are you tired of having to choose between spineless Democrats and mindless Republicans? What you need is 6-minute socialism. Hi friends, I'm the hardcore capitalist. I'm here to tell you about a revolutionary new system called 6-minute socialism. With 6-minute socialism, you can skip years of reading, learning, and thinking, and overcome a lifetime of brainwashing in just 6 easy minutes. That's right, there's no need to spend years studying. In just 6 minutes, we can transform your thinking. And with our incredibly simple 2-step program, there's no way you can mess it up. Just watch the Capitalism Apparel infomercial, and then buy some Capitalism Apparel. It's just that easy. And with so many options to choose from, you're sure to find a saying that suits you. Do you believe the ridiculous arguments that capitalism is not moral, not fair, not efficient? It can never lift everyone up. It's not the same thing as democracy or freedom, and it's ultimately going to destroy the world? Well, that's just silly. Capitalism's not moral just because it's based on greed, self-interest, and relentless obsession with profits? Come on now. And it's not fair that the average worker's pay has stayed the same or gone down, even while productivity and corporate profits have soared? Sounds pretty fair for capitalists like me. Capitalism's not efficient just because it has painful recurring recessions and depressions? Okay, whatever, nerd. Capitalism can't lift everyone up just because the point of the system is to pay workers as little as possible, and globalization means that capitalists and corporations can just move jobs to cheaper places? That's way too difficult for my brain to understand. Capitalism's not the same thing as democracy and freedom. Just because massive numbers of people can't afford education, healthcare, housing, food, and other basic needs doesn't mean they don't have freedom. You get to make plenty of meaningless choices, like which brand of soda to drink. And capitalism's going to destroy the world? Please. It's not as if profit-driven pollution is poisoning the water supply and warming the planet, which is going to put us underwater while at the same time causing massive droughts and more powerful storms. Those conclusions could cost money. And I say, if you don't like science, just ignore it, like conservatives do. Like I said, these are all pretty silly arguments. Capitalism's just great. Now some of you have said to me, hardcore capitalist, you're just a socialist pretending to be a capitalist. Well, that's just silly. I'm in a commercial for an infomercial. If that ain't capitalism, I don't know what is. Now, as a newly minted capitalist, I've got greed flowing through my veins. So I really don't want people to realize that if you have a system where capitalists keep taking all the money and replace good-paying jobs with low-wage jobs, then eventually there's not enough people who can afford to buy all the stuff produced by capitalism. And with aging populations all over the world, an ever-increasing cost of living devouring stagnant wages, and more jobs being replaced by machines, things don't look so good for the future. Fortunately, most people are brainwashed, blinded by the word freedom, and too distracted by a crap culture to realize the truth. Freedom, freedom, freedom. There. I dare you to try and criticize capitalism now. But if you're one of the growing number of people who thinks that capitalism sucks donkey balls, then maybe you should try 6-minute socialism. Some argue that socialism is the only answer for a world being ripped apart by the damaging late-stage effects of capitalism, while others counter that socialism is a morally superior system designed to bring out the best instead of the worst in humanity. Who's right? You are. When you're wearing one of our classic cotton t-shirts, of course. So if you're concerned about global economic instability, worsening poverty and inequality, the ever-growing power of corporations, and the continuing destruction of our environment, then try 6-minute socialism. Watch the Capitalism Apparel infomercial and find out why Capitalism Apparel is right for you. 6-minute socialism is actually closer to 7 minutes long. 6-minute socialism may not work for conservatives who are already too far gone. Some additional reading, learning, and thinking may be required.